Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Anthony Blackburn. I'm the founder of a social enterprise called Golf in Society. The inspiration behind my social mission was my father. He was a keen sportsman. He would have loved to have been in this room. And he sadly passed away 16 years ago. But towards the end of his life, I used to take him to his local golf club and give him the chance to keep enjoying his sporting fix, have a pint with his mates. And whilst he was doing that, it gave Mum a little bit of time to herself, to have some well-deserved me time, just to kick off her shoes and lie down on the sofa for a couple of hours. So Dad was very much my inspiration behind why I'm here today. So what do we do? Well, at Golf in Society, we put local golf clubs at the heart of local communities. And what we do is we open them up to people facing challenges in life, such as dementia, Parkinson's, stroke, loneliness and depression, but to be honest, any challenge that comes their way later in life, and give them the opportunity to keep enjoying socialising, to keep active, to meet new friends and feel as though they're part of something. In addition to supporting people with a long-term condition, we also support their unpaid carers, because in a world where carers are often forgotten, we basically give carers the opportunity, while their loved one is having a great time, to actually have some respite support, to meet the grandkids, to get the haircut, to go for their own GP appointment, whatever it might be. But ultimately, it's 2 hours for them to do what they want to do. So by putting golf clubs, these beautiful green spaces and built infrastructures at the heart of local communities, we're making them accessible to new audiences that never ever thought that their lives would get on track by a weekly visit to their local golf club, and also carers never really understanding that their weekly respite break would be at their local golf club. The difference we make? Well, we basically, through inspiring people to give a game that they think is too hard, too difficult, too long, too expensive, too elitist to play, we inspire them to enjoy activity. We inspire them to stimulate their mind, and we inspire them to talk about their wonderful memories throughout their sporting lives or non-sporting lives, and give them the opportunity to create new friendships. We also build up the well-being of the carers, because we offer carers vital respite support, as you know, but also in the comfort and quietness of the clubhouses, we get the opportunity to put on respite sessions, but also specific resilience sessions for the carers. And we've built up what we call a carers kit bag. So if a particular challenge is around, let's say, sleep deprivation, whether it be around anger management, whatever it might be that the carers collectively think they'd like a little bit of support on, we organise through local service providers the opportunity to get some advice, some expertise from somebody local. So they go away feeling a little bit more supportive and a little bit more confident in their role as a carer. So really, it's multiple beneficiaries with a single intervention. So basically, the carers don't have to worry about having someone to come and look after their loved one while they have their time. We're actually putting on meaningful activities for the person with a diagnosis, but then also giving the carer the opportunity to simultaneously benefit and improve their lives. We've got 23 venues now across the north. I'm a northerner, I'm born in Middlesbrough, so it's very much forged in the north. And we're now across Scotland, the northeast, we're coming through the Midlands, and our idea is to go national with our intervention. We've had some very important research that has been really a bit of a game changer for us. The Advanced Wellbeing Research Centre in Sheffield, and also the Sport Industry Research Centre in Sheffield. They basically gave us the first bit of evidence that we've ever had, and as an emerging social entrepreneur wanting to make a difference, that evidence is pretty crucial. And it's shown us the significant impact we have on the quality of life, both of the people with a diagnosis, but also on the carers themselves. Interesting enough, you never would have thought this, but 71% of all the carers we support are now more physically active as a result of coming to the golf sessions. When you think about the activity is more around the person with the diagnosis, but not the carer. So that was quite interesting. Some important words. They feel more hopeful. They feel better supported. And one lady said, "You've given me the chance to get my life back on track." Our current project is quite an exciting one. We are funded by Innovate UK, and our latest, if you like, innovation is to reimagine golf clubs as health hubs. So rather than just being a golf guy with some golf coaches with a good idea with the inspiration of his father, we've actually now integrated allied health professional support into our services. So we now offer occupational therapy and physiotherapy as part of a holistic health intervention based at the local golf club. It's been a whirlwind tour of a year. We co-designed the project with its beneficiaries, carers, people with a diagnosis, 42 allied health professionals and local health care providers within the Sheffield area. And we basically came up with a brand new 12-week programme that integrated everything that everyone was looking to achieve out of it. So basically we did some baseline measurements at week 1, interim assessments at week 6, and we've now just, for the first 3 cohorts, done the final 12-week assessments, and they're amazing. I wish I could share all the evidence with you today, but the outcomes are absolutely, well, yeah, they're very, very impactful, let's say. So the idea with that is then to basically get that contracted and commissioned, because the evidence we think is very, very compelling. And what we want to do is we want to make sure that we get the pitch right, to make sure that we can put it in front of the right stakeholders to get this adopted across all our 23 venues at the moment, but more importantly, at other venues across the UK. So these new spaces and places where people have the opportunity to access all of this great support delivered by great people, that's what we want to achieve. Partnerships, very, very important. We wouldn't have been able to do this without the research partners, the Advanced Wellbeing Research Centre and the Sport Industry Research Centre. We never would have got that research partnership up if it hadn't been for Innovate UK's belief in our project and the difference it could make. And Coventry University, because not only are we delivering these programmes and pilots through physiotherapists and occupational therapists, but through the universities, we've now got a new pipeline of students who come to us for 10-week placements and basically see what practicing occupational therapy and physiotherapy can be like, rather than in sometimes a pressurised NHS setting. So we're now inspiring a new generation of students wanting to make a difference through our programmes as well. So I think in summary, that's what Golf in Society is all about. It's been a bit of a whirlwind tour the last 7 years, but I tell you what, it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done in my life, and I'm looking forward to doing even more of it in the future. My question today to people working in health and social care who want to work with us, and let's face it, we're all in this together. You know, we've all got challenges to overcome and we can only do it together, is what language do you need me to speak? Because I can go down the social impact, I can go down the value for money, I can go down the qualitative, the case studies, or I can go down the quantitative. I can go whichever language you want me to speak, but let's make sure that we speak the same language together to make sure that we get these services commissioned for these families that need it. Thank you very much.